नहीं बन पाएगा
Sit down. कुछ नहीं हुआ है. कुछ होगा तो I'll bring 911 office. Oh, that's so sad. Hey guys, finally. Why every day I'm getting some new sitting arrangements? The numbers are increasing day by day. The benches are becoming shortened. Same number. Today I'll be checking all your notebooks. Either last class, present, absent. She was absent last class. Correct? I remember. And from the boys who was absent last class. Okay. I have only one lecture. So in next 10 minutes, I want all the notebooks on that corner. But anyway, I'm going to give notes for that. After that. Sunday, your dad was here. Yes. For? I also came in a hurry. I couldn't sit and by the time I started my economics class. No idea मतलब पापा तेरे ही है ना? कोई बात करने आए थे मुझे कब पूछा? तो ऐसा बोलना no idea मतलब वही है। लड़की मांगने तो नहीं है। Hey guys, tell me the last topic from the module. I have to separate many, or I have to come and pull the ears tightly. Continuously buzzing like the Rani bee. Coming Thursday, we are planning to put a test. Not we, but I will say yes, then only there will be the test of chapter number 1 called Resources and Development. Wait. Today it is just Monday. Correct? Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Okay. वो मैं बोलने का. So I plan not to give the test. Yes. Thank you, sir. बोलने देने से पहले ये बैल की तरह. Because there are some new entries, some are old entries. Some are highly lazy, some are still sleeping. वो ringing the bell वो ना कान के बाजू में जाके bell सर पे मारना पड़ेगा. They have not come out of the sleep. So this week I'm letting it off. Correct? Last class happened. So listen, every chapter I complete, I say yes, go for economic exam department. They will put the test the next day only because all papers, everything is ready. Only they need me to complete the chapters. So now you understand why every lecture I ask you to start learning, because they told me Saturday, sir, this Saturday, this Thursday there will be a test. I said no, at least for first test we'll give them a reprise. You understand what is reprise? For about the relief. And timetables are out, I think Wednesday onwards, na? First, our morning schedule will start. When I got my schedules, so I don't know. Wednesday I'm in Kopakeli. I don't know. Monday I'll be coming here. Okay, but it will be a morning schedule. So now it's more important that you guys pull up your socks and start studying. Don't do this play activities. Take up your responsibilities. I'll completely cut off all my wonderful talks in Hindi because my Hindi is criticized all of us. So it's better. I have only one language. Unfortunately, only this I speak in India. So we'll stick to that. So I urge and I request you guys to also speak the same which I am speaking. Correct? I cut off that because many people say why you are murdering our Hindi, especially one Bhojpuri and Bihari fellow. He seems to a Pandit of Hindi. What is Pandit? Inaya, is it? He, she, who is this person? She, is it? She was there, not there, no idea?
She was there last.
Last class, today. Any reason? So I had completed that small schedule, is it? That land available for cultivation, they go, yeah, this is what I want. बाहर से CBSE geography लिखा है और अंदर से ICSE printing mistake. Just tell them the proper gyan what it is. And then give this also. So give me any one volume which has proper. It was a homework, my dear. How many are writing this now? Just raise your hand. I'll not punish you. I'll just need 1, 2, 3. Why the whole week? He's going to. He's not your. Relax. That was flipping. You could have flipped over the bench and landed somewhere. Okay, guys, listen. Although you have written or not written, did I give this land utilization? Write that in your note. So land only the that's what I asked you to tell you. Land utilization pattern. I said that land utilization pattern. It refers to. This one. Land utilization pattern refers to. Oh, I'm buzzing words. Write down quick. Land utilization pattern refers to. Refers to specific use of a given piece of land. Yeah, I asked that to I'm just changing it. Land utilization pattern in India. Land utilization pattern in India includes, they already given, includes physical, human, includes physical, human, right side with all the check. Physical, human, come on, and physical, human, and natural factors. You are jumping as if I am reading English in a French style. Either you praise my English or shut up your mouth. Oh. Right answer. Turn that. Physical, human, or natural factors. And natural factors. Second line. India possess, POSSES, wide variety of land features. India possess wide variety of land features. Like that, or like that. Mountains, plateaus, plains, land, mountains, plateaus, plains, and other associated. I'll explain. You'll be quite good. And other associated plains and other associated landforms defining its land utilization pattern. Defining its land utilization pattern. I'll just explain for 2 minutes. By the time those who have left certain lines, please complete. Correct? Normally it doesn't require any explanation, but I'm just doing it. Look here. Defining its land utilization pattern. If you remember that pie chart, we have two pie chart, if you remember, correct? One was the next page. Look here. One is the data related to which year? 1960, 61. Others is 2001, 4 and 15. Everybody knows how to read a pie chart. Now I'm going to ask you a question. These are the grids given. This we did also on the day exercise. Sure? So now then if I ask you, look at that. Area under non-agriculture, here it is only 4.95. Whereas it has increased to 8.7. It is non-agriculture. So where are we using this increased percentage of non-agricultural land? Second pie chart. Okay. What else you are seeing all around? Infrastructure. Atal Setu. Did you not see? Airport. Now there are coastal road belts. Everywhere expansion. ये तो very old data है. Oh, anybody? हाँ देखो. I found out one mistake. Who set his volume? Sorry. बाद में check कर लेना because sometimes the printing mistakes might happen. अभी नहीं. What's the page number, dear? Oh, 6. Those girls are why humming. This. Wait, what is the issue? Ask me.
No.
Then close it. You said no only. You asked me, and one you were not writing notes and all. Since I was going very fast. But
No.
again, no. Such a negative. You start with yes. And then say, if you say yes, why are you talking? Sit down. Hey, listen, Dekho, what he is asking, whenever you are not buying, whenever you are taking this volume, first write your name here. Try to check the content and the volume because every volume has, certain volume has 3 copies, certain volume has 2 copies. दोनों के लिए मैंने special chair बाहर डाला है. One on the corner without the road, without the door, and one with the door. तुम दोनों को ही बोल रहा हूँ. Don't mesmerize anyone else. You understood with the door and without the door. With the door 2, without the door 1. Okay. Now I'm just reading from there only. Look at that permanent pasture and grazing land has decreased from 4.7 to 3.3. Just find out from the उधर number one डालना permanent pasture का वो grid है ना उधर number one डालना. That is your first observation. In the volume itself, there is a volume. Then current fallow. If you remember current fallow, close to 1 year, correct?
Yes, sir.
Increase from 3.73 to 4 point. Udar dalo 2. Just check where is this current fallow. Yes, thank you. It should not come up. It should go in. Doesn't it? Most of the other than current fallow. Oh, leave it. There is no column for that. Very important is net zone area. This is 4. Where is net zone area? 4 या 3? अरे वो 3 वाला मैंने छोड़ने बोला. 1 to 4, 1 to 4 The pattern of net zone varies from one state to another. In India, net zone area will be highest in the state of. What does it mean? It is Punjab and Haryana. Then we have UP, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh. Even Rajasthan has a huge land for cultivation, except that western part. Rajasthan, say the picture that comes is not true. Rajasthan grows even sugarcane, rice, even wheat. Eastern, central. I have personally seen they grow good quality of sugarcane. Let's go ahead. There is one NSA. That is net zone area. NASA के लिए away take area. NASA का spelling भी mistake हो. NSA उधर लिखो net zone area. और NASA है INSA. ऐसा कुछ है INSA. Now run through the pie chart and run through the lines. You feel any way you have a query, please ask. I want everyone who has taken the volume has to be here. Huh? One bench, only one volume. I don't understand. You didn't guys get your volume? Because there is one biology teacher here. I don't want to name. He throws out of the person his notebook volume or not there. Correct? And I am very lenient to my 9th or 10th. That's why you are going to the Himalayan peak. Then I know how to bring you down in few seconds only. And these guys have experience. जहाँ डील देने का देंगे फिर वरना क्या बोलते हैं मांझा के साथ ही काट देंगे पतंग that's what when I pronounce in a very good way then also you laugh one thing either appreciate or keep your mouth that's correct is my English different from others? Then why are you laughing at my English? That creates a complexity. So purposely I'm making a valiant attempt to speak in Hindi where myself dumping into down. Because they don't allow and I don't want because majority are that background, high quality background. Here back or ground to do hai, high quality to know but our mother was there, she was talking to me in pure Marathi. And this girl was time and again saying, English. I understand Marathi. I am not saying that I am a non-Marathi. I understood whatever her mother wants to convey. But she was time and again saying, and she herself doesn't speak to me in English. So let us make a small attempt that only English and English and English. But my subject is SST. So that's so good of this person. He made me to stop my Rafata Hindi. So let's move ahead. Now these are certain paragraphs which I am going to just mark, explain, and we'll go ahead. Why I am saying because these are certain topics you might have studied right from long time. Soil as a resource, soil conservation, soil erosion. You remember? But then also I am not going on a jet speed. I'll go slow, but I will not give you any notes. Will do? Let's move. Then we are going with the meaning of the word land degradation. Are you seeing? You write here meaning and open bracket here. Continuous one. Open bracket from the word continuous. Land degradation ke udhar meaning likhna. I'm reading. Continuous use of land over a long period of time without taking, if you want to add one more word. correct measures. Cancel appropriate. Appropriate is right. To conserve and manage the land. बाकी सब cut कर लो. To conserve and manage the land degradation. Now read it silently. I hope. Is that line clear or still somebody needs? So what is land degradation? I remember explaining my 12th CBSE here in UT. There is a theory put forward by David Ricardo. Who's he? I feel clear. Huh? No. Then umpire. He was a neoclassical economist from America. He has made land into 4 grades. A grade land, B, C and D. Then you might ask कि कौन सा exam दिया कि A, B grade दे. It is based on the fertility level of the land. If a land is highly fertile, he said these are A grade land. Least fertile, D grade. And then understood. So he has given the grade based on what? Fertility. So indirectly, what is that gentleman explaining? Land degradation. What is land degradation? Decrease in its original and indestructible properties. It's not there, but I've read economics. So what is original properties of the soil? No, fertility, nutrients. What is indestructible, which no other person can take it away from? I mean, you have certain set of character that you have borrowed through DNA, definitely from your father and mother only. And then there are certain acquired character. I think biology has none this. What is that acquired? You have learned, you have copied. You want to mock that person. I mean, when I speak English, you might make fun of that, but I don't have any problem. Maybe you guys have not encountered teachers who are not talking English the way I am. So you feel that he is a frog in the ocean or something like that. It's okay, no problem. But then you understand what is that English flirting out of my mouth. I should not use that flirting, it's flowing out of my mouth. अच्छा English तो बोलता है but doing है ना? Oh, he is trying to do some English chapter. That's normal way of speaking. I think these guys know me. Maybe last year they were there with me. I had spoken this only. But what is one good thing? नीचे उतरते ही पहले my good students start with my mother tongue. हिंदी. फिर M से जो निकलता है. फिर F से जो निकलता है. And they are very frequently using. What is it, sir? You are too old to understand. I am too young to understand. And I always believe students are the source of energy for you. What is that? I take energy from you. वो जो fees दिया है, उसका एक कुछ मत पूछो. That's right, Olina. Fees भी देने का, energy भी देने का. What are you doing here? No. I will give it back. Okay. What does that energy means? How do I explain that same chapter for long years, but in a different method? Neither I get bored nor you get bored. What is that boredom? You understand what is boredom? What is boredom? Like I'm seeing my mother and father for last 15 years in my house. He's so happy because he himself wants to change. But I am an Indian, so I can't have any options for that. Freedom of fundamental right. Then पहला बच्चा मेरे तरफ आएगा. तू भी पिछले 2 दिन से 2 हफ्ते से आ रहा है. तू क्यों नहीं हटता? एक दार्शनिक टीचर को बुला. मतलब on the way. कहाँ है बता मैं वे में जाके पिकअप करके लाए. Means I am trying to give you certain words which you understand in your own language. So when I say degradation, so last year I was 97. This year only 7, 90 will be added later. Is it upgradation or degradation? Is it good or bad? I don't mind it. Parents cry for that. You know why they are crying for it? Maybe fees to Papa nahi bana. Don't worry, Papa. Next year one more turn. Well, Papa bolega, don't worry, beta. Next year no money for you. Go on the road. So degradation, I say very simple. Fertility from which level? A level to D level. Is there any E level? No, कोई E level नहीं है. Land खत्म. Land has surrendered. मेरे से कुछ expect मत करो. Like you have passed out in the first term, second term, third time. And when the board exam comes, 90% of students, I'm very tired of studying. The board exam, that is what I'm tired of studying. यूनिट टेस्ट से बहुत एनर्जी एक्साइटमेंट दिखा रहा था, हाँ सर मैं करूंगा सर, 10th है सर, वेरी गुड सर. बोर्ड एग्जाम आता है तो कुछ क्या इतना टेस्ट रखा. I'm fed up of writing. मतलब उधर कौन लिखेगा, राइटर मतलब why I've got some what is that certificate that we fill it नहीं एक ऑप्शन आता है. When I last year I entered certain marks, socially challenged ऐसा कुछ एक those who have vision problem, those who have mental issue problems, CBSE allows. राइटर है बट एक ऑप्शन रहता है जो मुझे एलओसी में फीड करने का, तभी आपको मिलेगा. आप खुद एक बंदे को पकड़ के मेरा राइटर से नहीं लेके जाए. एंड ही और शी शुड बी बिलो द स्टैंडर्ड. हाँ ठीक है बट थैंक यू. आई एम सेइंग एलओसी. व्हाट इज दैट वर्ड, टेल मी. I am giving you LOC correct. I respect my students. LOC मतलब list of candidates which we fill for you guys in the month of October. And 3 form fill up होता है. एक alphabet भी miss हुआ ना तो CBSE will not accept. And I personally have fined my students 1,000 rupees, change one alphabet because CBSE is very strict. And whatever mistake you have written in that LOC, it goes accordingly. Now you understood degradation means high level of land pollution. Let's move. Human activities have not only brought about degradation, only underline human activities, but have also aggravated. What is the other word for aggravated? Increase the speed. Correct. Increase the speed of natural forces. Land degradation only make a rectangular box for human activities. Keep on putting number, only one words only I'll make you to mark. Overgrazing, 1. 2. Deforestation and careless management. I'm going slow, so mark it quickly. 3. Surface mining. 4. Mineral processing. 5. Industrial effluence, not affluence, effluence. 6. Over irrigation. Now I'm giving you valuable time, just run through all this point because I made you to mark only one word. In exam you have to write one sentence. And ask me now only if any of the word or point you feel that, sir, what is this? I'm ready to explain to you. What do you need pencil? What do you want? Effluence मतलब waste material, chemical waste.
So we have to note down the
States as example. Next week onward, bring economics. Whenever you have now, you got your timing, is it? Now you see there is 90 minutes one class. वैसे ही है timetable. So you have to bring. If SST is there for my subject, you have to bring both Geo and Eco both. Correct, and get your notebooks because this दिन SST रहेगा, उस दिन only SST रहेगा. If you could have seen 2 lectures of mine and 2 lectures of your history teachers. Math रहेगा, math and science रहेगा. You see the timetable very carefully. And it is a 90-minute class. Get your lunch, dabba, whatever it is, because whether we are shouting at the max, but हमको देख के आपको बहुत भूख लगता रहेगा. So break must you must have some light tiffin, a good tiffin, so that you are able to sit up till at 1:45 na 1:45 or 2 नहीं मतलब you see the time. There in college we sent a message as a principal. I have to send light tiffin, heavy tiffin और क्या water bottle, ये सब फिर पैरेंट बोलते you didn't mention the word tiffin. मतलब तो मैं क्या खरीद के देगा. 12th का लड़का है. And yesterday my बच्चा fainted in the lab. मैं बोला lab का वो floor बहुत slippery. And parent बोला all the बच्चा didn't do, he only slipped ना. Others were cautioned by he slipped. मतलब वो नहीं लाया था tiffin. I know that, but how to accept the parents? Sir, you are very comedily saying, no, that is the truth. You also come, you will also slip. And luckily it was a chemistry lab and H2SO for sir ke pass. He is putting his leg on my, as if he is pressing the race of the star. Twice को कर दिया. I have to apply brakes. No, wait. Yes, true. He is doing it.
Master, I said sorry.
नहीं वो नहीं बोला सर वो सुना तो अगर मेरे को I know how to handle it. Catching by the collar and taking center down onions and potatoes. Hey, listen. He's asking. What is that now?
Sir, can you explain the
What is that?
mineral processing like that?
Hey, when you go to marble area, when marble polishing, grain and polishing is done, lot of that minerals fly away. When mining is done, lot of pollution. Miners themselves inhale lot of chemicals. And there is a trouble in miners called artisan well. When they are digging, suddenly the well water gets gushed in. So along with mining or mineral processing, many problems are associated. Like even if you polish that marble stone you have seen, granite, lot of chemicals. While digging also a lot of danger. So that is mineral processing. Anything else? Shall we? Yeah, we very sad. All cool. Wait. Enough. Let's move. Hey, then look at that measures for controlling. Make a rectangular box for entire heading. Measures for controlling. Here also you have to write the points and mark the words only. Construction of terraces. Afforestation. Overgrazing. Look here. Terrace farming, many people can terrace farming like this. The government and the authority people cut the slope of the mountain. Now this side is not very steep. Now when the water gushes, look at it. Are you seeing? And here we are planting some trees. And there is one as contour flowing. I'll manage the heading like this. So I can work on it. So this is 300 MSL, 150 MSL, and 100. MSL is mean height above sea level. And they cut the mountains or a hill in such a way they can plant. So please, this is terrace farming. Either draw it in the notebook or in your volume. So write this is terrace farming. And this is contour flowing. I'm allowing first lecture to be like this. I know second lecture what you guys do. I'll be changing your page. What is that?
No, she suddenly started.
Why don't start the sentence? Enough.
I mean, she was starting to shade, so that's why I was like kind of scared.
Easy to avoid issues.
My pet.
Now become your Children are happy to see me. I don't know for what, but let me complete my studies. Hey, shall we? Done?
We have to draw.
Small one. Terrace farming and contour flow. This is contours. 300 height pe hai, MSL. Okay, this is the height of that particular contours. You understand MSL mean height above sea level. Okay. Overgrazing underline. Mining activities control. Underline stabilization of sand dunes. This also I'll explain. They will be there and marking. Construction of dams, plugging of gullies, planting of shelter belt. Shelter belt means wherever your water bodies, they have a lot of trees to reduce the evaporation. Moisture conservation, weed control, proper management of wasteland. उसके साथ and डालो and discharge and disposal of industrial effluents. नहीं चलेगा. Now there are 7 or 8 points you get it. Am I correct? Disposal and discharge of industrial effluents, only 1 point. Is there? So now soil as a resource, you write short note formation. Formation के बाजू में लिखो SN, that is short note. And write very slow process, several years. Then rocks disintegrate and decompose. Underline weathering and erosion. Humus, उधर का कुछ नहीं चाहिए, नीचे एरो डालो हमस के लिए. Topmost fertile layer. हमस नीचे लिख देना topmost fertile layer. हमस के नीचे लिखना उधर पेज नंबर 7. Topmost fertile layer. Now let's go to page number 8. Factors no need. Classification, two soils are very important. Put 2 star marks for alluvial and 2 star marks for black. I'm going to mark and make you to learn, and you are learning that answers all the soils accordingly. Let us go with alluvial. Hey, listen, whenever we talk about alluvial, we have 2 types based on their formation. One is transported soil, another is come on. This is a geography word. We call it as in situ. अभी alluvial wait. Alluvial soils are transported. Formation एक जगह पर होता है और मिलता और कहीं. Whereas in situ, wherever weathering takes place, correct? The formation also there, and it is found there. Example, अगर exam में पूछा, it is best soil is black. So you make the soil. One is transported soil, and other is in situ नहीं आ रहा है. So this is the word given in your textbook. Residual soil. ये उसका formation का process है. Residual मतलब जहाँ उसका weathering होगा उधर ही मिलेगा. Example is black soil here, and this is example is alluvial soil. So both we are going to do in detail. Only first day I have got 2 classes of geography, na? Second day onwards only 1 class. Anyway, in situ, the word. Simple word is residual. Residual. Written. Okay, last week you are present, boy. Now start learning. Don't wait for you people to come and say test I lay over. Very quickly the test will follow. Math and science ka any one test might have done. Done. And how's your performance? क्या हो जाता है? Initial success is very important. इसका मतलब आगे जाके fail मत होगा. Initial success I will later. Okay, now we are going with formation. Underline the word most widely spread. Second, brought down. तो brought down से ही मतलब कौन सा soil हुआ ये? Transported, है ना? Transported and deposited. Underline Indus, Ganga, and Brahmaputra. Hey, my boy, you don't have the volume. You should share mine. Yours is there. ये गरीब लोग तीनों एक ही वॉल्यूम में काम कर रहा है. एक काम करो, उसका वॉल्यूम उसको दो. चलो, डोंट मार्क इट, यू ओनली मार्क इट. ओनर बारे की तरफ बैठा और ये बड़े वाले. Sorry. Owner sitting like Badus and Badus. And suddenly the words did like what do you call that? Rental. That's okay. Hey, characteristics. Oh, one cut. Alluvial soils underlined, formed by sediments, by rivers. Only underline the words which I am saying. Are very fertile. Second line, very fertile. Open bracket, potash, phosphorus, lime. And उसके ऊपर लिखो rich in. या हर soil में आपको लिखना पड़ेगा what it is rich in and what it is poor in. है ना, अभी आएगा what it is poor in. They are deficient. What it is poor in. Open bracket. Organic and nitrogenous elements. First. Then come down. Age. There are 2 kinds of soil. Are you seeing old alluvium? It is called as Bhangar. New alluvium, Khadar. Ticket. It is already there. Either of the two has to be removed, leaving that girl. You fight now. Now she is good. बेटी पढ़ाओ और बेटी हंसाओ.
English.
Daughters study and daughters laugh. Mr. Modi is not much. No, but nobody can cover like Rahul Gandhi. Anybody else? His English is A-class English. Crops grown, open bracket, variety of kharif and rabi. Then open bracket, rice and close bracket in jute. Now, why don't you mark for black soil in the same way? Come on, whoever is having the volume. Let me see my intelligence students do it. Where is she? Select. Jaldi. Aram se mark karo. Don't get distracted. Use my freedom in the lectures in a proper way. Don't distract and don't get distracted. है ना? Black soil mark karo, then this chapter is done. I can start economics chapter 1. We have 15 minutes to do. Yes, my
What is the
mean height above sea level. Mean height above sea level. You go to any hill station, वो stones में लिखा रहता है ना English. Fish market. What is she discussing? Tell me.
We are not discussing, we are underlining.
Underlining में इतना आवाज. Pencil से आवाज आ रहा है. Aeration मतलब the soils are so loose, air can easily pass through. वो है. और तो हम के बारे में बायोलॉजी में पढ़ा है, they are the farmer's friend because they naturally aerate. अभी imagine you are entering the field, there are thousands and thousands of earthworms. वो सीड जो लेके गया उधर ही नीचे गिर के उसके ऊपर ये तो फिर भी ठीक है. You go to Kerala, you will find at least 2 cobras welcoming you inside the farm. And I have seen literally my own cousins, itapane cobra. They don't speak Marathi. They just pull it on the and just throw it and they do the farm. They do it. Every lungi नहीं हाँ बाकी लुंगी में 2 पॉकेट है इधर ले. डरते नहीं है because they had seen entire India, Kerala is the only state we find king cobras. पूरा इंडिया में king cobras उधर से नहीं तो श्रीलंका में मिलता है. King cobras have the hood very big, the symbol is good, and plus the venom is also too nice.
Too nice. You have tried.
It can kill you. Not tried.
Smell.
नहीं morning or evening sleep में डालना. So that if you drink this venom, not small drop, your body, your body gets this immunized, and then a certain stage will any snake bite you will not die. It is science proven, but it is very minute quantity of Regur soil is also black soil, but local name is Regur. Both are black in color, correct? And why it is black? Anybody?
Volcanic. It's a volcanic.
Very good. Which rock it is volcanic? Very good. Igneous rock. This kind of class I love it. And I can give you. What is it?
So what is this basalt?
Basalt is also an igneous rock. After disintegration, it gives you black rock. Nice looking.
You have six.
His name.
Six.
नाम देते थे मैं किसी नाम बन गया. युवराज सिंह.
And no cricket.
So क्या? That Yuvraj is now not studying. He is studying. Hey, don't make up the fun of the day. All copyright sold to his dad and mom. You don't worry, yeah. Yuvraj, anybody says anything, let me. We'll make them a football. Take some all promise. Shall we move ahead? And now run through all the soils. Any other soil you want me to explain? In exam, questions are normally from black and aluminum. Come on, go through mountainous soil, laterite soil. You have to go through. Deccan रहेगा. Deccan traps कैसे आएगा? Hey, everyone knows what is Deccan traps?
Yes.
Deccan region. When I taught them this physical divisions of India, this plateau is called Deccan Plateau, correct?
Yes.
And we have Telangana, we have Andhra, whatever. These there are certain inroads through which the water goes in, which leads to the disintegration. ये जो inroads है उसको ही traps बोलते हैं. पानी जाने के वजह से वो टूटता है, and then you get a black soil. Deccan traps. Any other soil, any other point, please run through. Nice. Hey, you were there in 9th for some reason. I seem to be seeing you something. You were the same time. Sir, depression. मेरा बड़ा बड़ा बैलेंस लगा है. किधर विंडो के छोटे से पैन बड़ा विंडो बड़ा है उसमें छोटा पैन है.
Sir, deep depression.
I seem to be seeing you that branch now. Sure. You're the only one. Sir, no copy. नहीं day one से मुझे यहाँ पे इसको मैंने उस branch में देखा. Sir, वो
Accent, sir.
she has got long back.
Sir, deep depression.
और ये बहुत हाँ deep depression वही explain कर रहा था. Deep cracks in the rocks where water seeps in and leads to decaying of rocks and weathering. Deep depression. So you are in deep depression, something like that. We will switch off this fan.
Yes, sir.
Shall we go ahead? Okay. Now I'm just using Yuraj's book and we'll move ahead. Look here. Soil erosion मैंने बन किया. First, वहाँ से छोटा से बोला. Listen very carefully. Soil erosion. Open bracket from the word denudation. And close bracket soil erosion. Denudation means breaking up of rocks. Then example, running water, wind, etc. These are agents, agents. Then directly come down. Soil erosion makes land unsuitable for cultivation. Same paragraph down. Example. There is a person called this Isha Foundation Guru. He has run a big campaign, not now, 1 year before. He has gone on a superbike all around the world and he's carrying the slogan called Save Soil. I mean, why soil is so important for you and me? You say, I live in a perfect concrete flat or whatever, but all the eatables that you and me eat comes from soil. And the rate at which we are adding fertilizer, chemicals, land is permanently destroyed. You understand what is permanently destroyed? I give a simple example of two countries like Russia and Ukraine. Ukraine is considered to be the major wheat grain supply to Europe alone. 60% of wheat to Europe is supplied by Ukraine alone. Can we say now it is supplying? Everywhere, Mr. Putin has put some drop bombs, I think. And even this other fellow, Zelensky, his name is it? He is also not quite. He is also bombarding Russia. Where is this Ukraine gone for? Nothing. And abhi uska reclamation hoega. Matlab when the war comes to an end, rebuilding the towns and cities. Again, America will come as a helping hand. मतलब जब war हुआ तभी भी helping hand. मरो. मरने के बाद medical वो भी मेरे पास है. सिर्फ हमारा building छूट गया वो भी हमारे पास है. मतलब all the shops he only has opened. And this Zelensky is a, sorry to use the word, damn fool fellow. He is getting money, weapons from America and he is saying very helpful. मतलब मरने के लिए वो तुझे help कर रहा है और तू है कि मर. He is not dying. Half of the Ukraine people have evacuated the region. And sorry to say, our Indian students were high in numbers there. They're all moved out except one Gujarati student who was trapped in some missile attack. He died because he roamed around during that alarm time. But both Russia and Ukraine respected Indian Prime Minister's order. They rogued the student and they evacuated. And war ko band karke fir Indian students ko nikala. And sorry to say, our own neighbor called Pakistani suddenly Bharat Mata ki jai bolke wo bhi bus ke andar ghus gaya. फिर बस में चढ़ने के बाद माला अमामिया उमामिया सॉरी सर मैं बाहर पाकिस्तानी अंदर से हिंदुस्तानी मैंने तो बाहर पाकिस्तानी ये ले उठा के बस से फेंक बाहर ही but India saved more than 600 and some Pakistanis also who evacuated from Ukraine. So this is what any war starts, and our Indian students are there in large numbers. But our government has pressurized the government to get each and every student. And you should guess which course they were doing. They were all doing medicines. And Ukraine is a budding center for that. And even today, Ukraine is a very gifted country. But all thanks to Mr. Putin, so-called, that gift ko pura wo tehes nahes kar. And suddenly Iran and Pakistan has jumped in. Now Iran and Israel has jumped in. And abhi India and China is thinking, where do we go? है ना? पाकिस्तान को तो कुछ मत करो, हम already बर्बाद हो चुके हैं. है ना? Even a bomb flying over them, half of the people will die क्योंकि भूखा तो उधर ही बैठा है. So we always believe war is not a solution to any problem. So let me pull everything back to our class. Whenever we talk all this, even the soil itself is going for a toss. And उधर मैं अपना save soil करके बैनर डाल के खड़ा है यूक्रेन के बीचों बीच. And imagine any channel is covering one fellow from India has come with a banner and it seems save soil. After 2 minutes, banner is there, I am not there. Where I have gone into the soil. Then the lady says, well, he is a true gentleman, he is deep into the soil. But the banner is still up. We love Indians. Oh, lady. हम लोग ऐसे ही बोलते हैं. Have mercy. मतलब मर गया फिर क्या? Indians go there and do all kinds of haircut. That fellow who died was given 2 times warning not to go. He might be that Superman or Spider-Man. मैं इधर उधर उड़ते थे. Sorry, it's a death of one family member, but it's there. And sorry to say, Pakistan like country, forget about this war. When we were hit them, bang them with that weapons and other thing, they come and see the dead body. ये पाकिस्तानी नहीं है. मतलब कि उसके मुंह पे flag का वो tattoo डाला है. वो गलती से डाला वो है तो Indian. They don't identify the dead body also. अरे मर गए तुम्हारे citizens को लेके जाओ. फिर India उनको respectful देता है because anyway soldiers are soldiers. So we always believe the soil है ना. Every time we keep saying, but for a country like India, soil resource is very important. Why? More than 40% we are involved in what? Agriculture. What are we going to go to NASA's? NASA हमको तुरंत टिकट देता है, single ticket. Space में जा रिटर्न मत था. मतलब क्यों जाने का? मार्स है मार्स. मतलब चुपचाप है. मार्स नहीं है, बिल्डिंग मेरा वीनस है. अरे बिल्डिंग का नाम वीनस है. Why are you sending me into Mars? They have already found out certain signals that soil and irrigation can be done. अभी सोचो हमारा मनोज कुमार going to Mars and doing that मेरा देश का धरती. बोलेगा कौन सा धरती तो Mars का धरती. But that will never come. But NASA बड़ा सपना दिखाता है. Suddenly war start होगा वो सब बंद कर देता है. How much weapons you want? Ready, we are ready. And medicines, we are ready. House, we are ready. Loans, we are ready. अरे तू किसके लिए तो बैठा है? मतलब every 6 months America needs some problem and for democracy का बोर्ड लगा देता है. Peace loving country in the world. अभी I don't know whether this Joe Biden, his full name is Jonathan, his full name, and he has a lot of physical and mental issues. अभी सोचा, then also he is the president of a most powerful country. इधर हमारा president, prime minister 74 होने के बाद भी इतना powerful है. But all political parties try to make him sick. And एक sick को लोग ने बिठाया है. Sick नहीं, SICK. And when you watch him, Jonathan walks na that Biden, he has lost 2 of his son in a very dreadful manner. So he is in coma for a long time. And फिर एक Indian lady है ना, what is her name? She became the vice president of America. वो तो picture में है ही नहीं. She's an American, but उनका पूरा family इधर चेन्नई में है. So countries like America is doing away with such president. There was a wonderful interview where they were saying that they want a prime minister like Mr. Modi. What does it mean? Rahul Gandhi बोलते हैं यार अमेरिका में जाके मैं क्या बोलूँगा? उधर भी मोदी का डिमांड है. Imagine a time when Mr. Modi is going to America to canvass for the election of American president. हाँ गया था ना वो, ये हाउडी मोदी जो प्रोग्राम होता है ये पूरा मोदी ने एडवर्टाइजमेंट किया, तब जाके डोनाल्ड ट्रम्प जीता, ग्रेट। एंड ही इज द सेम पर्सन हु वाज डिनाइड द वीजा व्हेन ही वाज द चीफ मिनिस्टर ऑफ गुजरात। तो बोला तुम टेररिस्ट है, ये है, अमेरिका ने मोदी को वीजा नहीं दिया, बोला हम तुमको वीजा नहीं दे सकते, बट ही वाज द चीफ मिनिस्टर। अभी हमारा पूरा पॉलिटिक्स इज गोइंग फॉर अ गुड टर्म्स, and I hope you do select after your 10th standard very good course and try to start earning right after your 12th standard. Don't come and catch me, sir आपने बोला और मुझे जॉब नहीं मिला. It depends on the course that you take, है ना? Then I teach you the economics students, some financial independence classes also. आपको भी कभी-कभी economics में बताता हूँ, ठीक है? चलो, let's move. And ये पूरा होने के बाद there is one heading methods of controlling. Did you see? Start writing capital A, capital B. ये पूरा आपको मार्क करना है. Anyone if you want I'll explain. Methods for controlling, contour flowing, terrace cultivation, है ना? Strip cropping, shelter belts. Now just write the heading in exam, that's enough. If any one question comes, what is shelter belts? It is there. What is strip cropping? It is there. If I want to explain strip cropping, normally in Kerala we have seen, if this is the farm and field, ये है उसका strips. Are you seeing? They normally plant coconut tree. What is that? ये जो border area है, ये जो border है, ये strips और ये पूरा farm है. Here. And shelter belts means if this is a pond or a lake, huge, huh? They try to grow trees in and around that water body. One, to reduce the evaporation. Two, attract more of cloud formation. Let's move ahead. So then, only put some questions into stammer. Khadar and Bandar. Either page number 13. Alluvial and black soil.
So we have to write this.
No, learn directly. Writing to nahi karna na. Very not so important. You take red soil and laterite soil. Both are red in color. Why laterite soil is not red, called as red soil? Because it is leached. You know what is leaching? Chemical action. Dikhta dono red hai. But laterite soil is not given the name of a red soil because it is formed due to leaching. I mean, run through all the distinguished and ask me any question. He was asking for shelter belts. Matlab wherever we have a dam, wherever you have a pond or a well, in and around you might have seen a big उद्यान रहेगा. हिंदी word है ना, एक बड़ा dam site में, क्योंकि उस area में पानी का exposure ज़्यादा है. To reduce the rate of evaporation, shelter belts are created. Run through all. I hope we have sufficient time not to start economics.
Yes.
So this chapter is complete. कोई सही है तो चलो run through. When you study, seriously study. Then I'll give you sufficient time to ask question. Why my क्यों नहीं मतलब अच्छा one question I'll simply ask you. You directly enjoy my lectures, everyone.
Yes.
But are you putting that enjoyment into studies? Huh? Studies. देखो, my method of teaching is not the conventional method, but that unconventional method should not disturb your studies. Correct? Second, whatever I give you assignment, I give you minimum assignment. Try to complete as quickly as possible. Don't allow me to become the same punisher or a dictator like some other teacher. I don't want to pinpoint any here, but my method is not good because we have signed a big agreement with our CBSE board that corporal punishment should not be there. Treating the students, create a friendly environment, give respect. That's all we practice there. So same thing I'll do with you. So, but then you feel then you take me for a ride, then I put a little bit like your conventional teacher, which don't force me. इनको जानता है. These guys know me for last 1 or 2 years. I try to be as good as possible to my students. You give me 1% of good, I'll be 99% good. I want just only 1%. Studies तो चलता रहेगा आदमी को, है ना? चलिए run down to this last page of the textbook. Volume, sorry. And this is the exercise every year I do with my student. Look it. It's on page number 28, 29. आराम से paper रहने दो. Then क्या है 30 map work मत करना, that I personally do for you. So there are altogether 10 questions. After producing the volume, take a pencil and write. So next week I will not only check your notebooks but also volume. Next week मतलब morning में रहेगा. Coming Monday. Next month. So volume I'll check. मैं अगर बोल दूँगा keep all your volumes out. Anyway I'm going to start with economics. और इसमें economics नहीं है ना? So so put your name, roll number, whatever they've given, and pile all that volumes outside. Monday morning, I think मेरा first lecture ही रहेगा. And keep your economics notebook and textbook with you, and keep your geography notebook outside. नहीं मत रखो because उसी में economics लिखेगा. Only volume. ठीक है? Any doubts, any queries? If not, I can. 15 is it correct? Yes. Coarser मतलब ज़्यादा rough रहेगा. Coarser fine सुना है क्या मतलब है? When you hold the soil and you will have lot of